As someone who loves animals but doesn't have any pets of my own, when I was in Tokyo, I thought it would be fun to visit animal cafes to feel that part of my heart. What I discovered shocked me. Some left me heartbroken, while others successfully healed my heart. Today, I'm sharing my completely unfiltered ranking from the animal cafes I'd avoid to the ones I dream about returning to. Number 5. Mame Shiba Cafe. Let's start with the hardest one to talk about, Mame Shiba Cafe. This place is really popular, so I decided to check it out, but the moment I walked in, I immediately felt like something was off. These beautiful Shibas weren't just unfriendly, which Shibas naturally are, they were stressed. They were avoiding eye contact, hiding in corners, and even snapping at each other while visitors desperately tried to bribe them with treats for photos. The room also felt way too small for the amount of dogs and people in there. The staff also didn't really look like they wanted to be there. As an animal lover, I felt guilty for even stepping inside. Next up, Harry's Harajuku Terrace. These playful, intelligent creatures were trapped in a tiny glass box, endlessly pacing in circles. They had toys in there, but they seemed uninterested in it. There were little holes around the box so people were able to feed them. I noticed that people were messing with the otters by teasing it with the treats and not actually giving it to them. The otter's arms are only able to go so far, so it was so hard to watch the otters try to get their treat. I'll admit, when their little hands reached through the holes to grab food from me, it was adorable in the moment, but afterwards, I felt guilty. There were also other animals like hedgehogs. They were really low energy, but at least they were allowed to sleep, though nocturnal animals shouldn't be displayed during the daytime at all. There were also an enchilada and a bunny, but they were also very low energy. The space was clean but cramped. After a little while at the cafe, loud crowds of kids arrived and the environment got really chaotic. Number 3. Dog Café Rio. Finally, a genuinely happy experience. Dog Café Rio was a breath of fresh air, spacious, clean, and filled with over 15 energetic small dogs like Pomeranians and Chihuahuas. They were extremely food motivated and will ignore you if you have no treats, but the staff actively helped by providing blankets and toys to encourage play with guests. The space was kept really clean and the dogs had a lot of room to roam around in. The dogs seemed genuinely happy to be there and I loved being able to play and relax with the dogs. I bought a small bowl of treats and they were going crazy for it, which was cute, but at some points there was a lot. Number 2. Cat Cafe Mocha. Now this is cat paradise. Unlike the cramped cafes I visited earlier, Cat Cafe Mocha felt like a luxury cat resort. The space was huge with towers, hideaways, and even a quiet room for shy cats. The best part? The cats choose to interact. The cats were all calm and relaxed and the guests there had a very similar vibe and were coexisting with the cats, rather than fighting for their attention. I did end up buying a lollipop treat and watching them lick was just pure magic and so cute. There was no stressed animals here, just content kitties napping in sunbeams or curiously approaching visitors. It felt as if I was in a real-life Ghibli movie. If I lived in Tokyo, I would be here weekly with the book. Number 1. Mipig Cafe. This is the cafe that ruined all others for me, Mipig. It's pricier, but within minutes I understood why. These micro pigs love humans. Until my first time at this cafe, I didn't even know that pigs were this cuddly. They'll climb onto your lap, wag their tiny tails, and pile into sleepy piggy pyramids. The staff rotate them carefully, ensuring no pigs get overwhelmed. The space is spacious with enough room for everyone. The staff here really takes good care of the pigs. This is the place that I always recommend for others to go. It's so unique that I don't think there's any other place like this. I personally have been to the cafe 4 times in Meguro, Ikebukuro, and Harajuku, but my favorite is the one in Meguro. This is really what animal cafes should feel like. No stress, no discomfort, just mutual happiness. So this journey taught me that animal cafes exist on a spectrum, from questionable treatment to happiness from both ends. And the differences? The spaces where animals can choose to engage, where their needs come before Instagram moments. So if you visit one on your next visit to Japan, ask yourself, are these animals thriving or are they just surviving? What's your take? Have you had an animal cafe experience that shocked or delighted you? Let's discuss in the comments.